Can twin flames be financially stable? The reason I say this is because it's normal to think that money is not good or whatever if you are very spiritual and stuff. That's the extreme yan. You're too spiritual, so you cannot focus on the material. We have to be yin yang. We have to be both. And the other is that you're so focused on the money, and you cannot be with your twin flame properly. You guys are fighting or stressed or just not okay. This video applies also for people who are not twin flames, but you have deep love for each other, and so on. So let's start. You can and should work hard to build a source of income so that a foundation is made and created between you and your twin flame, or you and your love, because you have to get a strong bond and also a strong stability. If you're not stable, you cannot you cannot have a strong bond. I don't know if you ever heard about and why the word healthy and wealthy are so close to each other. Because if you're not wealthy, you cannot be so healthy. If you're not healthy, you cannot be so wealthy. So they go together. It's yin yang again. That's just how it works. The reason I'm making this video as well, another reason, is because we took long time to understand how it works. Some people I know that they have no issues. They are very good, but they have too much stress because they are too much focused on the financial. And if you're not focused and not enough as well, if you're not focused at all on the financial, you also will get very stressed because you're not building a strong stability, strong foundation. And I will explain further how we found some balance in between. It's just perfect. So the key is to focus on one thing at a time. If you focus too much on too many things, you are not going to have a nice and strong relationship, a beautiful relationship. Of course, your relationship with your twin flame is never going to be so peaceful as any other. Obviously, you have the stress and you have the emotional blockages that you guys feel for each other, and many other things. But I'm most focused now on the love and the finances, how you really become as stable as you should. Another thing is to never ever do one thing all day. I also thought this could help, and it didn't. For example, what I'm talking about is there's three main things that we as human beings focus. We focus on many things, but three main things are the most important, which is money, love, and grounding. Love, obviously, you and your twin flame, and self-love as well is important. If you don't love yourself, you cannot love any other person, even your twin flame. It's very difficult. And compassion and everything. Okay. Then there's money, which is the finances, prosperity, value, energy exchange. Okay. On the love, there's also the emotional blockages, loving each other, and so on and so forth. Being truth to yourself. The grounding, because it's the third one, it's like foundation. Okay, yes, you can build a foundation with money, but they are all interconnected, right? And if you don't do it with your heart, this foundation is going to get destroyed. So it's all connected. So a strong foundation, food, good food, of course, whole food, and a little bit of everything. Don't get stuck on the diet. Your house, and all these things. So a strong foundation. So don't do one thing all day and don't focus on too many things at once. You have to focus on only one thing at a time, but don't do this thing all day. For example, building a good source of income all day, every day, or just focusing on the love between you and your twin flame all day, every day. This is not good either, because yes, it's the most important thing in the world, in the entire universe, but because we live in the yin-yang world, yin-yang universe, we will always have issues with whatever we're not paying attention. Your house, your foundation is not gonna keep up with you. It's gonna fall apart. For example, your food choices, because you're not working or whatever, you're not gonna build self-esteem. There's too many things involved. So the trick is to do one thing at a time, but doing all the three in one day or in 1 week, however you feel. For me, it works the best. A third a third of each every day. Okay, for example, you build your finances, your business, your income, your source of income, like say 30 to 33%, whatever. It's my own it's my own idea, but you can do your own calculations, whatever. 30% a day, okay, that's it. And then you have the love between you and your twin flame, maybe like 40%, okay, like it's a strong bound, so you need more, or even 50 if you want. And then you have the grounding, which is as important as the love, because if you're not grounded, you cannot be so complete with your twin flame. So probably also 30 or 40, and then you can reduce the money. You understand? So you have to make your balance. You need all the three every day. So you can do, for example, the finances in the morning, the afternoon can be the grounding, and the evening can be the love, or vice versa, or can be all in the morning, just from early morning to late morning, and you just do all the three. I don't know. For example, you can do two in the morning, and the rest you have all day for your twin flame. So, but sometimes some people, they do not have a very good connection yet. I mean, of course, their connection is super strong, very powerful between the twin flames, but it's not as they want. It's not like there's still too much stress and stuff. So if you are too much focused on your twin flame, you are actually harming each other instead of having goodness. You understand? Another thing is that the instinct factor in making money is to build a prosperous life. Use the intuition to go for the balance, not to be greedy. Because what happens when we are making money? If we make too much, we become greedy. Or even if we are not making that much money, but we are too much focused on making money, we become very greedy. So because of this, we are falling apart. That's why everyone hates I mean, not everybody, but many people, they actually hate money, and they don't understand why. Actually, even before money existed, there was already money, so this is not an issue. And for people who are not focused at all, they should focus a little bit. For the people who are focused too much, they should remove the brakes, okay, or put the brakes. So that's it. We use our instincts to really follow what we are supposed to follow, and then we use the intuition to judge very good. Many people, they say the intuition, the intuition, they say the judgment is bad, but actually the intuition is a judgment. It's a type of judgment. We judge, we are made to judge. It's just that some people, they cannot cope with the criticism, the balance between criticism and being positive, being optimistic, and so on. So there's a balance as well there. So the last but not least, I'm going to say the side effects of each one of these three: the love, money, and grounding. Because I told you the positive sides, which is I already said before, of each one of them. Now, if you're focused on too much on the one, then you're gonna get affected. For example, love. If you don't have enough, or if you have too much, you're gonna have these three side effects: grief, okay, like because you are so you're so emotionally attached to some people or to your twin flame or something like this, and you're gonna feel this jealously. It's when you're so attached to your love and your twin flame or something like this, and you're gonna start to feel jealous. This is not good. You have to get rid of it. And you can feel envy for things in life, but don't feel jealous. This is the level 2. It's very strong. One day I'm gonna make a video about natural emotions and unnatural emotions. It's gonna be fantastic. Fear, of course, the opposite of love is fear. So there's no doubt. Now on the grounding, we have the side effect of panic because we are not stable anymore. Of course, finances are also a factor of stability, but you can have stability in anything, even love. So if the grounding breaks the ground, it becomes unstable. This is horrible because this is where we meet with our twin flame. That's it. This is the place we meet with our twin flame here on earth. So if it's broken, we're gonna have a broken connection as well with ourselves and with the twin flame and everything. Second is exhausted and stressed. This is when you focus too much on the grounding, you start to be exhausted and stressed. For example, we have to repair our house. If we focus only on this, we're going to be stressed and exhausted, and that's horrible. Okay? And third is lost. Whether you don't focus at all or you focus too much, you get lost because you're focusing too much on the material. And if you don't focus at all, you are lost because you don't know how even to connect with yourself anymore. Okay, because Earth is your home for now. So the money, the 3 side effects I came up with, which is greed. We have talked about it. Okay, greed is when you have too much focus on the money. Second is stressed. You feel very stressed, and fear. Stressed because you are, depressed or anxious if you don't have enough or you have too much. So you're gonna feel stressed. So that's anxiety and depression. And fear is the same, okay, is pretty much the same. And the third one is low self-esteem, because if you don't have enough money or you don't focus at all on the money, you're going to start to feel low self-esteem because you start to compare yourself with others and so on and so forth. So that's just how it is. And